Hey everyone, it's Rick here. Welcome to Rad Garage. Regular viewers to my channel will know that my garage isn't just a showroom, it's not just a pretty place, but it's actually a place where some serious detailing goes on. Most recently this weekend I completed a pretty thorough detail of my SQ5 behind me. It was pretty filthy in the wheel arches and the undercarriage, so I did a lot of spraying with my pressure washer, and because of that there's quite a layer of dirt on the floor underneath the Swisstrax tiles. So today's project is taking advantage of this beautiful spring day. I'm going to be pulling the floor out onto the driveway, power washing the floor, and I'll be sure to show you all the steps that's involved with how I maintain my Swisstrax floor, which I absolutely love. So stick around and let's do it. Once I have the floor out on the driveway, step two is basically a pressure wash of the floor, and I'm a little bit conflicted on whether or not I use my new Ryobi water broom or I just use my pressure washer nozzle, but we'll see. I might use a combination of both just to see which one I prefer. I'm always looking for a way to do a better job and do it quicker, so we'll see which one of those two methods works the best. I'll be using this convenient little tool invented by my friend Sean out in Saskatchewan, Gully's Garage. So this will be really helpful in separating the tiles from each other. Make sure you keep your eye on this channel and Sean's channel for availability, because I do know he will be bringing these to market. And if you have a Swisstrax or the other brand, this is a very invaluable tool that you're going to want to get. All right, so I'm just about prepared to start unfastening the floor, but I just wanted to take a second to talk about the number one function of this floor, in my opinion, and that's hiding dirt. So if someone were to walk by, which someone just did, they'd probably look in and think, man, that's a clean garage, not knowing that there's probably a good centimeter of filth on the floor from the detail I did this past weekend. So that's primarily what I love about this floor, is that it really masks the dirt. But you know, like today, that it's a good opportunity to go ahead and get that dirt out. So I'm going to start just by standing over here, and I'm just going to put this little tool in here, and I am just going to pull the floor up a little bit like that, and then I'm just going to pull it up a little bit more, move across a couple of tiles every little bit, and just turn and pull. So no more breaking my back now that I have this little guy. Okay, so you can see that that whole strip now has been unfastened, which makes pulling this out possible. One little trick I do is instead of even needing the tool, I can just pull this whole strip up, reef on it a little bit, and I've just popped that whole side section off there. So let me demonstrate that again. You didn't get to see it go all the way down, so I like to divide them into 4 tile sections. So if I just separate this one here, I can just give it a little reef. Usually goes a little easier than that, but all right, now for the final section. Good. So now that I have the floor unfastened, we will reveal the dirt that lurks underneath. I am looking forward to this, because nothing brings me more satisfaction than taking something that's filthy and making it clean again. So I know that's why you tuned in as well. So without further ado, let's take a look at the floor underneath.
Everything is clear. Everything is clear.
So I really hope the footage is able to capture just how dirty this floor is. I've never had it this dirty since I've lived here. Makes me think, if I was doing the detail that I did this past weekend without this type of floor, how different that experience would have been, because the dirt hits the floor and it starts going towards the door, and it spreads out all around, and there's little rocks that were coming off. So now if I roll around on my creeper just on this concrete, it would not have been nearly the enjoyable experience that it was. So yeah, I'm a big fan of this style of floor, as you can tell.
Everything is clear.
All right, I'm about to start the pressure washer step. I just thought I'd introduce you to my cheapie. This is a Kobalt pressure washer. Absolutely nothing special about this guy. I got him at the big box store, got him at Lowe's. I do have my eye on a wonderful Comet static pressure washer available at Obsessed Garage. I've been eyeing it up for a couple of weeks, maybe a couple months. I'll leave a link to it in the description below, because I think it's going to be a great solution for this garage. I'm going to permanently attach it to that wall there and have it always hooked up to power and water, just make things a little more convenient for me. Okay, that concludes step 2, and my camera battery's starting to die, plus I need to download this footage. So I'm gonna let the garage floor air dry. It's super clean now, and I'll be back at it in about an hour. We're gonna hit the driveway and we're gonna clean the Swisstrax. Well, I finished just in the nick of time as a little bit of a storm started blowing in. You gotta love this place. So luckily I've got the door shut. The floor's all fastened and it's back in shape. And so now what I'm doing is I'm spending a few minutes just cleaning up these little ramp trim edges. They tend to get a lot of dirt. They capture a lot of dirt in that little grid pattern there. So you made it to the end of the video, which either proves you have a lot of patience or you're kind of weird. Either way, I appreciate you spending the time with me here. And this is Rick signing off. Stay rad, everyone. What? No, I'm not Detail Geek. What are you talking about? Just keep walking. You want to go watch a Detail Geek video, you go watch a Detail Geek video. I am not the Detail Geek. Thank you. Yes, I know I'm as handsome as him. Sorry about that.